Here. What's up with y'all? Y'all was here already. That was quick. All right. All right. YouTube told me this is the best way to go live. They said going live this way helps the streaming. And I was like, oh, okay. You right. What the fuck? Cuss a lot, yo. All right, hold on. Get yourself right, baby. Don't keep playing with your boy. And I had this already ready. That's what really blows me away. As soon as I plug the phone up, then they get to acting weird. All right, we on something. All right, we there. Hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hey, Mackie, I wanted to tell you something one day when you commented on that post on IG. Hey, Monique, y'all can hear me, right? Somebody just let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, great. So like I was saying, Mackie, I wanted to tell you something that a lot of times with these readings, oh my gosh, don't trip too much because they're a timeline. So maybe you're not experiencing it right now, but if you start doing X, Y, Z, you will. Okay, I knew that's gonna do some weird shit. All right, there we go. Bam. All right. Okay. Oh, we got people in here already. We is ready. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just put down these. I gotta find my dry eraser for my marker for my board. So I gotta just write them down right now. So right now we ain't gonna be able to remember what sign we on unless people keep track for everybody else that comes into the chat. All right, so we are, let's see, Aries, Taurus. We're going, as it always has been for now, we're going straight down, Aries, all the way to Pisces. Let me see, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay. All right. All right. Is it in there? Yeah, it's in there. That's what she said. All right. So we're going to get started at Aries. And we're going to start at 3 minutes. All right. 3 minutes. Aries. So we won't use those. We're not going to need those. We won't want those. All right. Now I'm ready. So Aries, who's trying to manifest you? Oh yeah, I do my best. Thanks, Joey. So yo, listen, I don't be feeling like I'm always being the most consistent because life be kicking on me right now. Not like in a bad way, but just like a lot of stuff. You know, I'll be a single parent. You know, I'm not like only doing it on my own, but you know, it gets a little stressful trying to run a business, be a parent, be a son, be an uncle, be a cousin, be a friend. You know what I mean? Handle your regular life. I ain't crying about it. I just get it done. Thank y'all always for the support though and for just being here. Because you could be anywhere else at this time. All right, so Aries, who is trying to manifest you? This could be somebody you're having tension with. Someone who you may be having issues compromising with. Could be a Gemini. Or it's going to be somebody who you feel like you keep going over the same situation over and over with. All right, like the same conversations, the same battles, the same issues. Could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini. This may be somebody who's very good with words. And now, I mean, that's not just because they're a Gemini, but because we got the Magician here. So this may be somebody who does a great job of making it look like they put in more effort than what they do, or making a good job of making it look like they're trying to create, you know, a happiness with you. Because we got 2 of Cups. So this is somebody who's definitely going to be trying to act as if they're trying to create a relationship with you. Now, it doesn't mean that it's like a bad way. So like I say, like they're trying to like pretend like they're trying to create one. It's just that the way they're going about it is going to be deceitful or like crafty in a way where it seems like they're not really putting the effort into it. I think this is somebody who may be dependent on you for maybe resources, for money, or something like that. Because I got the Death and I got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles, I know, is somebody who's dependent on you for either resources, their value, and that's usually sometimes when I say like when I mean by like somebody who tries to bring you into their life for their value, I mean this is usually like they use you. Let's say they see you as a very attractive person or a very established person or somebody who has some type of clout, importance. They want to use you as a way of showing that they're valuable as well. So like they would try to show you off. They try to take you to places where people will see you guys together so they can associate you two as being one and the same. All right. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm just giving it to you that way. There may be a tension between y'all, and the tension could be on compromising or trying to find a balanced approach between the both of you. You guys may have opposing views, but even though we don't have opposition here, we have a square, which usually just means that this relationship is going to be a relationship that causes you to do a lot of deep reflection, a lot of deep inner healing, all right, and a lot of like transformation in a way that you maybe weren't used to. I hate this. I gotta get me a whole new one because I don't like this joint. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. Bam, got it. All right, because every time I was moving, I could see it like hesitating. All right, so this might be kind of the vibe with the person. Like it may be always something that maybe needs to be tweaked, because a square means that whatever you've been experiencing, the results of what you've gotten from that behavior is no longer conducive for you. It's no longer healthy. It's no longer beneficial. So you basically have to do something different, act out in a way, break a certain pattern, and it usually brings up that self-reflection so you can see, why is this not working anymore? It used to work. It's like maybe when you were a kid, they used to call love taps, where there's a guy or a girl you would like, you would hit them or you would be mean to them, you know, and then as you got older, you realize that that doesn't really bring in the people that you want to come towards you because they don't feel like you're attracted to them. You know what I mean? People who have self-worth don't allow you to abuse them in that way. So as you get older, you recognize, oh, I can't keep doing that. And this is what this relationship is entailing. So this is somebody who maybe wants to get with you because they see that this is an opportunity for growth, but they may not necessarily, you know, and growth can be in a positive or negative way, whatever way you want. Regardless of how it works, because it's a square here, there's a need for boundaries. Also, it could be a Sagittarius. It's maybe somebody who's in like schooling or learning, college, somebody who's into like health, metaphysics, like the law of attraction. They have a spiritual, like a spiritualness to them, but they may not follow traditional spiritual guidelines. All right, we're on Aries right now. Thanks for asking, y'all. Hey, I'm looking at some of these. If you guys know, just put it in the comments and let me know. There's like a streaming service I've been seeing. I'll be seeing other readers have, so that way I can put like the zodiacs down the bottom, so I can make it a little easier. Because I don't got my board, so you're gonna keep asking me, and it's not gonna annoy me, but I'm just letting you know, like we're gonna probably have to keep going over this over and over. All right, but anyway, this is gonna be somebody who's gonna be depending on you for their value, or depending on you for resources, or depending on you to help them see their worth. All right, they may be already like looking like the most eligible bachelor or bachelorette, but this is somebody who doesn't feel necessarily confident in all that they have right now. So they could be successful in some way, but they maybe don't feel like it's fulfilling just enough. All right, they're recognizing that something is missing in their life, and they feel like going deeper with you would be an opportunity for growth. All right, so it could be possibly a teacher for some, because Sagittarius isn't always a teacher, but they are a spiritualist or a spiritual teacher at their best. So maybe this is somebody who possibly has a platform, because a magician usually is somebody who has a platform or is very skilled with their hands and their natural talents. They're aware of it. This person may not necessarily be aware of it though. So that might be kind of like what the issue is, or why they feel exhausted trying to create something with you, because their old manipulative tactics aren't going to work with you. So that's something you should probably know. All right, but this is going to be somebody who's going to attempt to bend over backwards for you, or is going to possibly want you to bend over backwards for them. All right, here's your advice for that though. Prayer. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. So signs we got are Virgo, Scorpio, Sag, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini. All right, so we are at 10 minutes will be for Taurus. Okay, oh, he is in there, 24. We just in there. That's pretty quick. Hey, y'all. Hey, Christy B. We are on Taurus now. Taurus, y'all. Taurus. All right. All right, so Taurus. So, Taurus, who's trying to manifest you? All right, could be a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Could be an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But this is going to be somebody who's romantic. All right, someone who also has unrealistic expectations. All right, they could live in a fantasy world. This is usually somebody who doesn't see you for you. They see you for how they would like you to show up whenever the Pisces energy shows up. All right, now with this Aquarius, nope, this are all signs. Now with the Aquarius, because it's the 11th house, it's not necessarily just Aquarius, it's the 11th house. So this could be somebody who's part of a large network, a large community. This is somebody who's intending to give back. All right, they may be somebody who can have futuristic ideas. They could be very creative at this point, like a very creative type of person. Why is that doing that? I don't like that. Okay. I don't like that. My bad, y'all. It's annoying me. When I see something I don't like and it annoys me, I just have to pick at it. Anyway, this is going to be somebody who wants to network with you. All right. Possibly they're into somewhere where they have like memberships. So this could be like gym, church, online, a business. They have maybe memberships of some sense. All right. It's going to be somebody who has the intent of being socially conscious for everyone. So they think of others, not just themselves. All right. Now, because I said it's the Pisces energy first, this could be somebody, like I said, who has the unrealistic expectations, where they may expect you to be able to do as they do, or they expect you to be similar to them, or to have something that makes you stand out differently. Oh, this is going to be somebody who's got some money, and they burn money pretty fast, too. All right, could be a Taurus, could be another Taurus, or possibly a Capricorn. All right, so this is going to be somebody who maybe has like addictions, and this could be like drinking, smoking, sexual. I think it's more so in like spending money, like spending, maybe even procrastination, because the King of Coins sometimes in reverse, or King of Pentacles in reverse, can be a great procrastinator. All right, this could be also somebody who has money and just blows it pretty fast. All right, they may be focused more on what they have as opposed to romantic connections. So this may be somebody who tries to attach themselves to you through business, through materials, through stuff like that. This may, sometimes the King of Pentacles can be like a sugar daddy. So even if it's a, hey D, what's up? So even if it's a, even if it's like romantic, or even if it's like a business, because sometimes the King of Pentacles could be somebody who's a business owner. This is somebody who kind of has you pegged for a position where they already see you doing this. You know what I mean? And this would be somebody who will be like putting the backing behind you to enforce it, but their money is their control. So like, what I give to you, I have control over, you know what I mean, in their mind. This is how it works. This, for some of you, this is somebody who's already left before. They maybe feel like there's things left between y'all that weren't said, that wasn't spoken on. They feel like they just can't let it go. There's still an emotional attachment they have to you, you know what I mean? And it's because you fit a certain fantasy or a certain vision of how they expect this to go. So this is somebody who maybe wants to be committed, but doesn't really invest in this situation because they don't know how far it will really go, but they do want to like get in there. So that's where that dreamy energy comes in with that Pisces energy, where it's like, it's not all the way realistic, because it's like they don't really want to invest too much, but even though they had the potential to be that, they don't really want to go as far as they could. So it may, let's see where this may go, because I'm kind of curious about this. Where might this go? Oh, to a 10 of Cups. So how does it get to there? Because I didn't see that. Oh, okay, so this person is actually, thought about it. We got a lot of Aquarius and Aries energy, so you could be dealing with the Aries, Aquarius, a Pisces. I got Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn. So this person has already strategized about how they would make this situation happen. This could be somebody who usually has situations where it's always one thing after another, or this is someone who learns from confusion. They learn when things don't go as expected. So they're very analytical, but they're very perceptive. That's what I mean. They're very perceptive. They have a lot of forethought. All right. This could be also somebody, because sometimes with Seven of Swords, I've seen this be like, because we got Aquarius, this could be somebody who's online. All right. This could be somebody who's also like an analyst, or someone who's a problem solver for other people. So they could be like a problem solver for other people, part of a large community, large network. This could be even a large corporation. All right, but anyway, they're gonna be taking a risk towards you soon. All right, and like I said, this is gonna be a strategic way about them doing it. So however they come about it, just know that they thought about it already. They thought about all the angles, all the issues that could go wrong. So when they come in their mind, this should go how they expect it to. And that's why the Pisces energy of dreaming is already there, because this person hasn't really contacted you about what they're expecting. They just assume that because they are who they are, or they are how they are, that when they show up, you're going to go for it. All right. So just know that. This may be somebody who, for some of you, this is going to be somebody who wants a family. You know what I mean? They may put on the air of like they're over that vibe. Like they just don't believe in it. You know what I mean? This may be somebody who tries to portray a fantasy. And the fantasy can sometimes be like, I don't want a relationship. I don't want the family. I don't want a commitment. That's like, you know what I mean? That could be the sneaky behavior that they're kind of giving you, where it's like giving you a roundabout. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do, but really it's what they're trying to do. So know that. Here's some advice for that. Oh yeah, they're definitely going to hit you up because it's an invitation. The invitation, all right? Yo, this is making me so mad, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Like, it makes me so mad. All right. All right, anyway, invitation. Whenever I seen this card pop out, it'd be an invitation. They be inviting you somewhere, or they give you some type of offer. It never fails. I promise. It never fails. Anyway, invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There is no need to be formal, for we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. So that was for Taurus. So signs we got for Taurus are Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius. All right, so that's for Taurus. All right, we're gonna put those over there. And we are 17, Gemini. 17, Gemini. Okay, so we are on Gemini now. So, Gemini, who's trying to manifest you? I know what, tomorrow night, I'm gonna have a better tripod, because this one is real weak right now. It's letting me down. All right, so Gemini, who's trying to manifest you? Ooh, somebody unexpected. This is gonna be somebody that just comes out your way, possibly an aggressive person. Now, aggressive is just somebody who's gonna be straightforward with you, a straight shooter. All right, this could also be somebody who's possibly a boss, a leader. We got Aries here. All right, this is somebody who's very competitive too. So this may be somebody who tries to get your attention. Right now, it could seem like they're afraid to really approach you. They may not really have the courage, or they may feel like there's other obstacles that are there. And this could be like other people, other suitors. They may assume you to be the bee's knees, right? You're gonna be getting messages from them unexpectedly, all right? This may be somebody who doesn't want to interrupt you. I think that's what it is. Like, you know how there's like a meme I always see on social media, like, if you're not ready to love a woman, don't interrupt her, or whatever, something like that, right? It's one of those vibes. This is somebody who isn't really sure, but they're like assertive that they want you. All right, so we got Leo, we got Sag, all right, and we got the Knight of Wands. That's you know what I mean. But he's upright, so that's not such a bad thing. So Knight of Wands and the Moon. So for some of you, this would be somebody who has deeper feelings than they're going to be letting on. All right, this is also somebody who, and again, they've got the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, not the Knight, the Nine of Wands. So this is going to be somebody who is going to actually take action on you, but they're right now kind of afraid. They maybe feel like I was going to say been abused in some way by you. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be like abuse. It could just be like maybe they're hurt from a previous situation before you came along and they want to make something happen, you know what I mean? But they're not quite sure if this is what, like, if you're into it. So the way they're going to come off is very persuasive, very genuine, nurturing, trying to give to you, trying to empower you. All right. They're also going to be trying to convince you to be similar to them. So with the Knight of Wands here, and because the Knight of Wands is upright in this case, normally it would be like a negative thing, but because it's upright, this person is actually coming into your life to inspire you to take action on the things that you really desire or the things you really want. So if they're not like inspiring you to do it, then you're inspiring them, and that's why they're coming in. All right, this could be because they feel like you're very attractive, or they feel like you have something that would encourage them to have more pride of themselves, or like hone in on some type of natural talents and skills they have. This may be already somebody who's naturally skilled. They could be a salesperson. They could be a traveler. They do have intuitive abilities. They just may doubt that. So this could be somebody who's psychic, but just doesn't trust it. And now psychic doesn't have to mean they have cards. It could just mean that there's somebody who has a natural knowing or natural awareness of things around themselves. And they may tend to not, they may not always be aware, or they may be hypersensitive, because the Knight of Wands sometimes is somebody who's like hypersensitive. They're thinking that everybody's out to get them. So there's maybe somebody who feels like a victim at times, or feels like everybody's out to get them. And they may be seeing you. Let's see why they see you this way. Why are they coming at you? Because they would want you. Let's see why they see you that way. Because they felt like it was bad timing between y'all. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aquarius. I got a lot of Sag energy. All right, this is somebody who maybe had a lot of responsibilities, Pisces. Yeah, so it could have been gossip, rumors, because I got the Five of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse. So that's Aquarius, that's Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. So this person could, most likely, this is somebody who's going to be a hard worker, or someone who does a lot of planning, a lot of strategizing, a lot of like, it's not forethought, but this is like even though, because the Knight of Wands is not really a thinker, a planner, this is somebody who just takes action on the things that they really desire. And sometimes they tend to lose the motivation after they've gotten like what feels like a victory. All right, so this that might have been what it was with this situation. Like this might have been somebody who came in with a lot of passion, a lot of desire for you, and was very persuasive. And this may have been somebody who like tried to control how the dynamic would go. You know what I mean? And in the end, because like with the aggressive, remember I was telling you they're kind of aggressive. In the end, they recognized that they lost control of the situation and things didn't go in their favor. And they like felt like, oh, it was just bad timing. That sometimes it's like the right person, wrong time, that type of vibe, or like you just caught them at a time when they were being a player or being irresponsible in some way, or that when things were just not going in their favor, and they felt like at that time this was the best plan of action. Let's just keep it casual. Let's just keep it fun. You know what I mean? So this person who's trying to manifest you is somebody who has deeper feelings and emotions for you, even though they haven't said it. All right. This may be, like I said, this may be somebody who does traveling for work, or somebody who does games of probability, chance. They may gamble. They may take risks where they don't, what I mean, just to make some extra money. So this person could be that type of person. For some, they could even have like a unexpected windfall of money. Like something could have went wrong and then they got money from that. So it's something like that. So be aware of that. But they're going to be reaching out to you unexpectedly because their goal is to get realigned with you. They're hoping to possibly get a do-over. You know what I mean? Like they're hoping that that this wasn't their fate or their karma to lose out on this situation. So let's get some advice on that. Peace. It says, calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. So whoever this is, they want to have like a do-over with you. They want to expose some deeper feelings. All right. And it may be something that has them very, very much pressed. And when I say pressed, I mean, it's something that they want to be dedicated and devoted to. They're just kind of unsure if that's what you want. So communication is going to be important, but you're an air sign, so I don't know if that's going to be an issue for you, but all right. So let's see, we want Cancer at 23, let's say 2350. All right, so 2350. All right, so Cancer right now. All right, Cancer. Who's trying to manifest you? Who's trying to manifest the Cancer? Could be a Scorpio. All right. This is somebody who may be a mystery to you. All right. This was not supposed to be in here, but we're going to use it real quick. Oh, this is somebody who's looking for a compromise with you. Possibly they want to do a joint venture with you. Meaning that they want, this is somebody who wants a renewal, because I got Scorpio again, Pluto energy. So this could be somebody who you had a struggle with, a power struggle, a deep emotional connection to. Now, it doesn't always mean like you guys are like lovers or romantic, but there is like a feeling sometimes of like a grudge, or there's like a power struggle between you where this person maybe was in control before, or they were like over top of you, and maybe you've had the dynamic now where you're calling the shots, you're in control, or you know what I mean? It goes one of those ways, because that's what Pluto represents. This is somebody who's changing or transforming their core issues, their core values. So let's say Just an example, a core value may be that nobody wears socks in the house or nobody wears shoes in the house. You know what I mean? They may be compromising with you because maybe the way the house is set up, you have to walk through the house. You get what I mean? Like, I'm just giving you an example. It could be probably a little bit more deeper for y'all because it's a Scorpio vibe here. So it could be a little bit more deeper than that. This could be like an emotional sharing. This could be like a sharing of resources. This is like somebody who wants to compromise in some way. So this could be like wanting to build a family or wanting to build a business because it's the 8th house, and that's usually about other people's money. For some, because the 8th house is also somebody who maybe deals with deeds, insurance, estates, properties, stuff like that. All right. So, Gemini, what's up, Biana? Who's trying to manifest you? This is somebody who's thinking of a legacy, though, and they're trying to figure out how to compromise with you. So you both have the same desires. That's what that card means. You both have the same desires. All right, this is a Libra. All right, this is somebody who also possibly wants to have sex with you. All right, Libra energy. It could be a teacher, Cancer. So this person has a lot of unconditional love for you. That might be hidden. All right, this could be an old friend group. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups here. Could be an old friend group. So it could be a Capricorn, could be a Cancer, could be a Cancer, could be a Libra, could be a Scorpio, Capricorn and Leo. So it could be a Leo. All right, this is gonna be somebody who maybe didn't, for some, this may be somebody who didn't see your worth, or this is somebody who didn't feel the most confident around you. All right, like they could have been guarded, closed off, and this may be somebody who's very good at saving money, or somebody who's very frugal. Someone who's very frugal. All right, they may have money saved, stored. For some, this could be like a manager, not a manager, like a landlord, a banker. All right, they're good with money, investments. People give to them, so they maybe save money, store money. They be around money. That's what I will say. They be around money in some way. All right. Now, this is somebody who maybe is not the most social, because the Queen of Swords is somebody, even though she can talk and she can give great tidbits of information, she's also somebody who's very reserved because she's been hurt and she doesn't really trust too many people. So this person doesn't really trust too many people. They have a lot of love. They're very genuine. They're very loving. They're very kind. They're loyal. All right. They tend to possibly even be like clingy in some way, but they don't socialize with a lot of people. They could have left a friend group recently, cut a friend group off, something like that. All right, but this person is guarded. This person is guarded, but they do want to socialize. All right, they do want to open up, and that's probably the transformation that they're going through, because it's like they're evolving in some way. So some things that they've learned about themselves or learned about certain situations has encouraged them to possibly want to start reaching out to you, or possibly want to start giving to you. All right. So what else we need to know? Yeah, it's definitely somebody who runs a business. This could be somebody, for some of you, this may be somebody who you guys had like a conversation with before, and they want to come back over and like run it back again, talk about it again. Let's bring up that whole situation we were talking about. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Pisces, could be an Aries. It looks like a business, a professional type of person, or like a fatherly type of person, even if it's a woman, because we got a lot of woman energy here too. Even if it's a woman, this is going to be somebody who's giving off the boss status. All right, they may be divorced, or if they're in a relationship, they may be in a relationship where they don't necessarily feel like all their needs are met, but they are still doing their responsibilities. They're still handling their business, their job. You know what I mean? So with the 9 of Cups, sometimes I've also learned this to be somebody who's a trophy hunter. And with the Emperor here, that's usually somebody who's a conqueror, where they're looking for you as a status symbol. I like you because you look good on my wall. I like you because you're like, you know, something to show that I'm successful. So it could be that. Now it's love here because the Queen of Cups is here. It'll be an unconditional love, right? But they also expect you to play it a certain way, because the King of Swords and the Emperor, they expect you to play a certain way or be a certain way. There's like rules and guidelines to like kicking it with them, to being with them. And then if they're interested in you, they see you as a higher level or a higher echelon type of person. So just know that. All right. So yeah, but either way, they still see you as the happiness. This could be in like a more selfish way, or in like a traditional way where they expect you to play a role, would like you to be, you know, next to them as their partner. They maybe want to groom you to be this way. So look for that. Here's the advice though. Forgiveness. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you shall reclaim the joy of life. So signs we got are Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio. All right, and then was there one more behind that? Sag, Leo. Okay. Yeah, and that was it. All right, so that was that for the Gemini. Oh, that was for Cancer. Oh, my bad, y'all. That's why I gotta get this board ASAP. That was for Cancer. I'm sorry. So for Leo, 30-50. 30-50 for the Leos. All right. So Leo, who's trying to manifest you? Hey, Liquid Fire, I'm glad you was able to join me too. That was not supposed to be like that. So Leo, who's trying to manifest you? A Scorpio. All right. This may be somebody who you really can't put your finger on. All right. They may be like a mystery to you. This is somebody who is going to stimulate talents or stimulate relationship-friendly activities with you. So this may be somebody who gets you out your comfort zone. Scorpios normally are people who don't like to leave their comfort zone. They like to be, I'm going to say coddled, but that doesn't always mean coddled. But that was the word that came out to me. This may be a very secretive person, but this may be somebody who you start to become vulnerable around. Because this is going to be somebody who's inspiring you to start opening up emotionally. All right. This may be somebody who you share a trauma bond with. All right. Yeah. This person is coming to romance you. I got Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups is everybody's favorite for some reason, but he's not the greatest guy. He's similar to the Knight of Wands, but it's not that bad yet because this is somebody. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands are people who come into your life to inspire you to be open to love. So this person is coming in here to stimulate your potential for love, for relationships, to build connections. If not, at the least, this person is coming in to inspire you with creativity, with ideas, to give you a new vision for what your life could be. All right. Yep. So it could be a Scorpio, could be a Gemini. All right. So the good thing about this person, because we got the Lovers. All right. This is going to be somebody who's going to actually put some effort into it too. They're going to be willing to work at it. All right. This may be somebody you already had an ending with. Could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio. I got a lot of Scorpio energy. So most likely this is a karmic partner because that Knight of Cups I seen when I split the deck is a karmic partner. So most likely this is going to be like a karmic partner. This may be somebody you have a sexual connection with or just a deep tie. It's going to be a soulmate vibe because the Lovers is here. So it's going to be a soulmate vibe. This is going to be somebody who's going to be encouraging to you. All right. This is going to be somebody who's going to be very expressive. So this may be somebody who shares their feelings a lot because the Knight of Cups is somebody who wears their heart on the sleeve. So this may be somebody. Hey, what's up, Miss Jones? So this may be somebody who's like overly emotional, who encourages you to start expressing your emotions. All right. This is somebody who's going to be helping you heal. They're very passionate, very sexual. All right. Very passionate, very sexual. And they like a lot of communication, though it doesn't really seem like it, though. It doesn't seem like they like a lot of communication, but this person does. All right. So that's why I kind of got the vibe that they're clingy. Now, clingy don't have to necessarily be bad, but this is somebody who can like be obsessive about their people or about the person that they have. All right. This may be somebody you work with, or this is somebody who's very skilled at something. Like they maybe like to work a lot. Like, you know, they always focus on something. They may be very good at with a trade. They can maybe fix stuff around the house. They can maybe, you know, I mean, they do something like that along the lines. This may be also somebody who's had possibly a relationship before in the past that fell apart. It could have been a third person party for them. If not, this is somebody who usually still plays the victim role. They still cry about things that have happened already. They may have not forgiven from something that happened in the past. It could be between you two because we got the Judgment here. You guys may have two different views of the relationship because Judgment in reverse. So it may be you guys having two different views of the relationship, but this person wants to work on it. All right. They want to work on whatever differences you guys have. So this is somebody who wants to hash things out with you. All right. They may have gave up in the past or they felt like you gave up. They may have felt like they were wrong because I've seen the Justice in reverse. So they may have felt like they were wrong in some way or felt like you were wrong. Look, we got the Justice upright. So this person wants to make amends. Could be a Libra. All right. This person wants to have a connection with you. For some, this could be a secret connection. We got Leo. Yeah, this is somebody who also feels like they're not seen by you and they feel like they're not sure if it would be worth pursuing this situation because they kind of feel like the boundaries or your boundaries, or, you know what I mean? Like they're kind of apprehensive about taking this further. All right. This is somebody you know through an acquaintance or you know through other people. So it could be a Taurus, all right? A very attractive person. Very attractive person. This is somebody who maybe regrets how things went down between y'all or how things ended between y'all if you had an ending. If not, this is somebody who's still harping on an ending that they had prior to you. All right, and that's what's kind of like slowing them down. And that might be why they come off as like looking like it looks like it for a relationship, and at the same time being afraid of a relationship. All right. So this is somebody who does want a relationship, but will be looking like they're afraid of a relationship or looking like they're a little skittish towards a relationship. All right. So they're very attractive, and this may be somebody who keeps their eyes, keeps their options, not keep their options, but they keep their, like a wandering eye. They may sometimes look at other people, you know what I mean? Because they're very attractive. So they may get a lot of attention, and they may tend to like look at other people. The Queen of Wands, I always read about her being somebody who's open to one night stands. So this may be like how this relationship comes about. This may be a relationship that starts off like as a one night stand, all right? Because it's somebody who likes to cooperate with people. They're very relationship friendly. That's the big thing. They're very relationship friendly, which is a lot of a Libra energy. So even if they're not a Libra, they have a lot of Libra placements or a lot of Libra energy in them somewhere, something like that, or a lot of fire in them, all right? They're gonna be very attracted to you, and you guys are gonna feel like two peas in a pod, all right? So here's your advice. Surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is a part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. So, because Scorpio is here, this could be a taboo connection. Something about this relationship may be wrong, all right? And this person may be like in acceptance of that or having issues accepting that. So look at that. All right, so we're on Virgo at 3720. How about that? All right, so did I give you a signs? Taurus, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Yep. All right. So we are on Libra. I might have to do these timestamps over again, but whatever. All right. So it's Virgo. My bad, Virgo, y'all. All right, so Virgo. Stop doing that. All right, Virgo, who is trying to manifest you? Virgo, so we on Cancer, all right, and Aquarius. So this is somebody who wants a partnership with you. This is gonna be a loving, nurturing type of person. Very intuitive. Gonna be somebody who knows what you need, all right. This is somebody who could be a caretaker, could be a nurse, all right, or this could just be somebody who has like a large group of friends. This is gonna be a friend or a lover or a partner who intends to take you to another level, all right, because Aquarius is usually in the 11th house. They're always friends that intend to build you up. They're usually more powerful friends who are usually a level ahead of you. So this is possibly somebody who's looking to level you up, all right? And this could be in a relationship, could be a Leo. I got a lot of Leo energy. You're gonna be getting communication from them. Now this person maybe wants to do this because they feel like you have, yeah, definitely. That's what I thought. Because you have, I got the Ten of Swords, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Sun in reverse. So most likely this person thinks that you have other options, and they feel like they missed out on an opportunity, because we also got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse with the Ten of Swords. So they feel like there was a painful ending between y'all, or that there was something that maybe possibly blocked the relationship and made it go stale. All right, there's somebody who maybe felt like they didn't, in the past, could have either didn't feel like they didn't value what you offered, or they felt like they missed an opportunity to offer you something. But anyway, you'll be getting communication from them unexpectedly. All right, and this will be rushed communication. And when I say rushed, it's because the intention behind it is because they kind of want to get there before anybody else gets there. This may be somebody with the sun here. This may be somebody who's like illuminated something about you now, or starting to maybe see you differently. But this is usually somebody where nothing is ever good enough for them. They're never appreciative of anything. So there's maybe somebody now who may feel like they missed out on what you were trying to give to them in the past. All right, with the Ten of Swords, it could have been like a betrayal between y'all, or just a difficulty communicating. Like the way that you guys would talk to each other, it just wasn't happening. You know what I mean? So it gives them that type of vibe. This may also be somebody who's exhausted from a lot of work, or exhausted from like previous relationships. This may be somebody who like it feels like you beat a dead horse with them at times. Like why do I even try? All right, or this may be that person who feels this way about you. They may have felt this way, like why do they even try? But they want to do this all over again, all right? Because we got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse, and this is actually something that's bothering them. So we got Gemini, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, all that good stuff, right? Anyway, this is going to be somebody who maybe in the past didn't see you as beneficial, all right? Or maybe you didn't see them as beneficial. So if it wasn't necessarily them not seeing you that way, always keep in mind that it's just the energy I'm reading. Sometimes it could be you, sometimes it could be them. So I may describe it as it's you, but it may be them. So just, hold on to that. Don't take everything so personal, all right? Because maybe that's what it is. Because that's how that person maybe comes off. Like they try to like deflect sometimes. Like that'd probably be what they try to say then. That'd probably be what they try to say, because I was trying to make light of a situation to like explain why things are the way they are. So that's how this person was, because we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So in reverse, it's usually about bad timing, bad luck, past interactions not going as you hoped it would go. So like that's how this is. And maybe this is what they're going to be trying to tell you, is like maybe in the past it was not beneficial, you know what I mean? Or they didn't feel like things were in their control, or there were just like circumstances outside the relationship that really kept them from like pushing forward or moving forward or accepting an offer or giving you an offer. All right, this may be somebody who's like an apprentice, or they're training or learning something new, or this may be somebody who like helps other people, like they're very helpful, but this may be somebody who's afraid to help you, or afraid to like, go further with the situation. I think it has to do more with their ego, because the sun is in reverse. It has to do more with their ego. So maybe sometimes it could be a gossip, like what other people say or what other people are saying could have been something that bothered them. All right, but this person worries about you a lot and thinks about you a lot, and I think what they're worried about is somebody else snatching you up. Because the Eight of Wands for me is something I learned that people usually it's usually somebody that wants to like return, because they feel like you're getting a lot of romantic options, or a lot of romantic replies, or a lot of romantic like chances. So they may be feeling like, yo, I need to step up before. So yeah, definitely. Huh. So this is definitely somebody felt like they were being judged, because that's the advice for this. Anyway, the advice says, judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It's time to release all you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. So yeah, this person feels like they missed an opportunity. They're gonna be trying to come back around. This is somebody who's actually very loyal and wants to have a partnership with you. They just felt like in the past, maybe it wasn't a good look. How about that? All right. And you may not even have known this. For some of you, you may not even have known this, because we got the Eight of Swords here in reverse. So you may not even been aware of that. All right. And maybe things just didn't work. They just weren't like moving. I am having a good day. Thank you. I am. All right. So how about your day, Spote? We're on Libra. 4350. We'll say 43. Yeah, we'll say 4350 for now. Right. So did I get? Oh, I didn't even give you all the signs, did I? I know it's Aquarius, Cancer. I forgot. I shuffled the deck up. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, so for Libra, he's on Libra. Libra, where my Libras at? All right. So Libra, who's trying to manifest you? Oh, hey, Raquel. I got it right? All right, so Libra. Ooh, this is gonna be somebody unexpected. For some of you, this is gonna be somebody who's not your usual type. Could be an Aquarius. All right. This is somebody who's innovative. They got a lot of quirkiness to them. And this is unexpected too. This may be somebody who disrupts your pattern or the way that you've seen the world. All right. This This may be somebody who comes with a new idea or just gives you like a breakthrough. All right. This could be somebody who's just become aware of you too, unexpectedly. All right. This could be like bumping into you randomly, because when Aquarius shows up, it's just something that comes out unexpectedly. And because it's the Uranus energy itself and not just Aquarius, it's Uranus. And because it's Uranus energy, this usually means that this is a situation or a relationship that may be non-traditional, unconventional, but it's also a relationship or a dynamic that's meant to break you out of a rut. So if you've been in a comfort zone or been in a certain way of seeing things or doing things, this person comes about to like, hey, wake up, time to do something different. And whatever they give you or whatever they teach you or whatever you get from this dynamic or relationship takes you faster and further than you've ever been before. So this person is coming in, they may be trying to get aligned with you. It could be, I don't know, maybe it could be somebody from the past, but we don't know. It could be a Virgo. It's going to be somebody who you possibly work with, or this is going to be somebody who you meet at their job. All right. Now, for some of you, this may be somebody who's very intuitive, possibly psychic. I always got to say that because we are on YouTube. All right. They get a lot of attention too. All right. This may be somebody who wants to have children. And this is somebody who could be a little bit of an overgiver. All right. They do that as a sense of power, because this is somebody who looks for a family and they're willing to fight for it. You got Leo, Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius. It's going to be somebody who's not afraid to fight for what they believe in. They said what they said. All right. Now, it's going to be a sudden interaction with this person because Uranus was the first card out. And because we got Comet here, these two energies are very much the same. This may also be like a once in a lifetime opportunity too. So like this may be possibly like somebody who's very influential, very much in control, someone who has a lot of authority, other people value them. But this is somebody who's trying to get off the beaten path of what they normally do. I didn't know that, but okay. Anyway, so yeah, this is going to be somebody who possibly is an overgiver, or the intention is when they show up, they're going to be trying to give to you in a way to keep you. All right, that's their way of like control, by overgiving of resources, of time, of energy. You know what I mean? Of stability, money, finances, anything of that sense. They could be maybe a banker or like a business or a boss or an entertainer, because sometimes I've seen the sun be an entertainer. Maybe a painter. All right, this would maybe be somebody that you meet online, or this would be somebody who's online. Anyway, they're going to be sending you messages because they feel like there's a lot of things that are unknown between you guys, or a few things that you maybe should know. So maybe it's that. Maybe they want to tell you some things that you should know. I seem nice? Ha! You should ask the people who know me. They may not say the same thing. All right. Anyway, I did say that this may be a once in a lifetime thing. This may be a very significant event. All right. That might be what this is. It's going to be like a happy-go-lucky type of person. Oh, great thing about this though, right? And this is going to be somebody who's going to have clear intentions about where they want to go. They could be a leader, a speaker, a communicator. All right. They're brave. All right, and they're going to be coming in very soon because we got the Knight of Swords. All right, they're going to be coming in very soon. They may be a little bit immature when it comes to like expressing excitement, so they may talk a little bland, like, you know, monotone in a way, or like they don't want to take it. They don't want you to know how excited they are. That's what it is. They don't want you to know how excited they are. Okay. So. And because it's the Emperor in reverse too, this is somebody who probably has like a certain ego that they can't like maybe they have like status and authority and they can't really like let people like see them act out in a way. But this is going to be somebody who's going to like start communicating with you, and if the conversation goes well, then they're going to like show you who they really are. All right. So the abnormalities is what you're going to recognize about this situation. So when I say abnormalities, it's going to be things that you normally don't see happen. All right. Like whatever they do is going to be unexpected, but it's going to be like something that you don't normally see from them. So if you know them, then it's going to be like, oh, I've never seen you do that. Or what made you start acting that way? Or what made you reach out, message me? Like it comes unexpectedly, and it comes from a behavior that you've never seen them exercise. All right. Because the Hangman is here, this is somebody who's actually starting to see you differently. It's in reverse too. And this means that this is somebody who's actually starting to see you for you. That's going to be the best part. They're going to start to see you for you. And we got the Ten of Pentacles here. So this could be a business, all right? This could be like someone who's a great talker, speaker, like a TikToker or like an influencer or whatever. Or this could be just like somebody who's just very good at talking. They know how to speak up. They know how to tell people what's on their mind, all right? So this isn't somebody who's afraid to tell you that they like you. They're just afraid to do it maybe in front of people. because they got the Ten of Pentacles here. So this maybe somebody works like a long-standing business. They have like they have a calling card in a sense. Like they have something about them that people recognize. Like this could be like a trademark. It's something like a status in sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like a symbol that maybe they wear, a chain, anything. It's like, you know what I mean? They have something that people recognize them. So they could have like a clout that people have known them for a while. So like maybe they've been popular for a while, or maybe they've been established in something for a while, or whatever the case. That's how it is, right? And they are going to be very clear about what they intend, but at first they don't want you to know how excited they are, all right? So you need to know that. That's going to be the funny part for you. I think that should be the funny part, because it's funny to me right now. All right, and this is like I said, this is a wild card. This is not somebody who's your usual type. This is not somebody that you would have expected, and this is not the way that you would have expected it to come about either. All right, and you will get communication from them, and it's going to be, like I said, very fast, and they're not going to be unsure. They're going to be very direct. Here's your advice: conflict, feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should do. So this may be somebody who does what they love. I feel like they're a business owner, a painter, artist, creator, entertainer. You know what I mean? They do something like that. Maybe a boss, a manager. They're in authority. All right, so we got Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces. All right. So that was for Libra. Did you just get the signs? I just told you the signs. It's going to be on the playback, Biana. So it's a 5150. 5150 for the Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. My pleasure. Thanks, Biana. Thanks for rocking and rolling with me. Hey, wait till you see this one I got for the you think could like you, but you've heard nothing yet. Hey, Mackie, sometimes you just have to like be around people a lot more. Don't be afraid to speak. I don't know what traditional values you hold on to, but around here and this year, women are allowed to speak up and say what they like. So you're allowed to say what you would want. You're allowed to say hi, hey, hold a conversation and see what can happen. You have every right to do that. Don't be afraid. Ain't nothing wrong if you made the first move because you're a woman. There's nothing wrong with that. Leave the judgment for the people who are on the outside, spectating, watching you get your needs met. How about that? Okay, keep doing it. You ain't doing nothing wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong just because you don't see no evidence of it happening right away. You got to keep intensity. That's called delayed gratification. You get more that way. All right, so anyway. So Scorpio, who is it? Could be a Sag, could be a Libra. This is going to be somebody who's a funny person. Sag again. All right, this may be even somebody who comes off as like, I would say a drinker. But they're very funny. They may be very loud, very boisterous. This is going to be a single person too. So this is how you'll know them. All right, they're single. All right, this is also a person who usually keeps one foot in, one foot out. They're spiritual. They probably hide it though. Yeah, they definitely hide it. With the Hermit, it's a Virgo, Taurus. This is somebody you know through the acquaintance of other people. All right. Yep. And this is somebody who maybe you tried to offer them love before, or this person maybe tried to offer you love at one time. It may have not been enough. This may be somebody who maybe seemed selfish when you were interacting with them, or seemed very self-indulgent. This may be that type of person. This may be somebody who focuses more on what they can get because they're used to being alone, or being a bachelor, bachelorette. So this may be somebody who could have seemed, selfish, or like they weren't loving you in the way that you would want to be loved. For some of you, this is a past person, all right? For some. For others, this is going to be a new person, but they're still single, and this may be somebody in initial stages. It seems like everything that they do is geared towards making themselves happy, all right? They do see you as a person who makes them very happy, all right? But this is also somebody who tends to be alone all the time, or no, all right, so they may be alone, but they also maybe keep like people around who are just like cronies, or like customers, or like, I don't know, just like people who be around them. So maybe it's like a public place. This may be like a server, or like somebody who deals with like like chemicals, like, you know what I mean? They could be doing like, you know, working as a scientist, working as a teacher, a college educator. You know what I mean? They could do anything like that. This is somebody who has abundance, but this may be somebody who like hides it or suppresses their emotions. So this is somebody who doesn't try to get too deep emotionally. All right, they like a lot of passion and a lot of stimulation, talking. Like they're very social. All right, they're very easygoing too. This person can flip a switch though, because we got the Libra energy here. They can flip a switch though, so they can sometimes be very rude or very pushy. And they do tend to use people. They tend to use people for like their generosity, or they use people for like wisdom or for like opportunities, or they use people because they're very abundant. This is somebody himself who's abundant, and it looks like they have it all together by themselves, but this is actually somebody who wants a relationship. All right. So they may not appear like they want a relationship, and they may be selfish like they don't want a relationship, but they do. Okay. All right. This may be somebody who's a little rough too, because they're also polished now. So they maybe came from like a street. I kind of get like a street guy, street girl vibe, or like they've been in like circumstances like that where they had to like build themselves back up, because now they're like a selfish type of person now. So Nine of Pentacles just means that they're one step away from actually building a family or building a legacy. So right now they're maybe not really focused on that just yet. They may be still kind of like healing from maybe being abandoned. So they could have like been in a relationship before or had a friend group before, and they had to start like examining them, and maybe they had to isolate from that friend group, and it helped them get their stability. And now they're like, I don't want to share with anybody else. And it may be like that may give that energy of them looking like they're a user. Okay, so be aware of that. And that's I guess that's why I'm telling you that now, because it may come off like they're using you, but that's not what it is. It's somebody who's used to being alone, having to fend for themselves, having to take care of themselves. You know what I mean? People maybe know them, but like there's a mystery around them. People may know that they have stuff, like they're abundant, like luxuries are happening for them. People maybe know them because of like anything, because of their generosity or maybe because of their philosophies. Usually whenever I see Jupiter, it usually means that this person is a big deal. Like something about them is a big deal. They could be very attractive. They could be very tall. They could be very popular. They could be very, you know, rich. They could be very generous. They could have like, you know, they could live a life that other people aspire to live. And this doesn't even mean that they have to be rich. It just means that because the Nine of Pentacles here, it just means that from the outside looking in, everybody thinks that this guy or this girl has it all together. They have everything that you could dream for. So they may be, like I said, very attractive or just looking very abundant, like things are just falling into place for them, all right? But it may also be because they're using other people. But they come off as very like people pleasing and very easy to get along with. So you might not really notice it. You just might notice that you've been giving to them a lot and they don't really give you anything. It may come to you like just by sitting one day because the Hermit is here. And that's usually about deep introspection. This would be somebody who you have to ask deeper questions, more questions, really dig deep to see what happens, all right? Because initially you're not gonna feel like they care about you or like they love you like that. So know that. But this is somebody that wants a relationship. And because Libra is here, Libra is always the ruler of the 7th house. That's the house of long-term partnerships or significant partnerships, meaning relationships that you will always remember. They're life-changing relationships. Are we playing Uno? It seemed like it. Here's the advice though. Feelings. It's conflict. It's called conflict. My bad. The card is conflict. Anyway, feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think. So conflict shows up again. And then we got peace. Peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. The eternal movement of the stars. Your life is forever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. So signs we got are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra, Sag, Pisces. So that was for Scorpio. So we are on Sag at 59:25. Okay. So Sag, who is trying to manifest you? So I just watched the Cowboys lose. That's why I was kind of distracted for a second because I was really sad. It was taking me out for a minute, y'all. And now I can't find the remote to throw at the TV so I can turn it off. So, all right. Anyway, I do not know how to draw. I mean, I can draw, but I'm not a drawer. All right. So, oh, did you say Jalen? Connection is wonky. Is it better now? My connection right? All right. Anyway, Sag, who's trying to? Oh, that was not a good one. Who's trying to manifest you? There we go. All right. This is somebody who feels confused by you. So it could be a Pisces or a Leo. For some of you, this is going to be somebody who's in entertainment or somebody who's just a very theatrical person. All right, this is also somebody who's going to be attempting to please you. They want your validation. All right, they want your acceptance. Could be a Cancer, could be a Gemini. This is somebody who gets stuck in their head around you or feels anxious around you. All right, this could also be somebody who works as a public servant or possibly had car issues. They're very loving, all right, but they really seek your approval. For some of you, you had an ending with this person. There could have been confusion between y'all about it. It's somebody who wants to be loyal to you. All right, and they want to go deeper with you, High Priestess. So this is somebody who you had on a superficial level. It's in reverse too, and they want to do over. Yep, they want to do over, but they're going to be acting like they've detached from the situation or like they let it go. All right, could be a Libra, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces. All right, this is going to be somebody who's a little bit bitter too, and they resent you in some way, or they're resenting something that's happened to them. So this is somebody who acts aloof or elusive, where they don't really say what's on their mind. And when they say things, it kind of comes off a little bitter or a little sharp or a little hurtful in a way that doesn't need to be said. All right, this could also be somebody who maybe heard something about you. All right, or they could have been hearing things about you. Because with the High Priestess, is usually in reverse, is usually somebody that takes on the opinion or they follow other people's guidance. So it's maybe somebody who maybe followed other people's guidance or how other people felt about the connection. And maybe there was an ending because of that, and that might have been where the betrayal was. Or there could just be like there was a need for having a conversation, and this person is like a superficial person, so they don't really know how to go deep. But anyway, this person wants to start it back up with you again, and they may try to bring sex. Now, if it's not sex that they try to bring, then they're going to try to bring in some type of passion. This may be an artist, a creator. They're into something like that. This is somebody who maybe felt like you were presenting illusions or pretending that you were more interested than what you really were. All right, that might even be how they come about, because this person has an issue with their pride. Like you affected their pride. That's a big thing here. All right, and that might be what the betrayal is. Like you made them feel a certain way, maybe how they look to other people, maybe how they look to their friends, their family, at their job, in society, something about that. Like this person cares a lot about the judgment of others. All right, so this person is trying to manifest you back by acting detached or as if they're unbothered. All right, but you're going to get communication from them, and it's going to be sharp. All right, it's going to be direct, probably blunt. Yeah, it could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini. They may even have they got deeper feelings than you, then they're going to let on with you too. And for some, it could be a dispute over money, but it doesn't have to be over money. It could also be a dispute over the progression of the relationship, because they felt like you led them astray. They felt like you were confusing them, or like there's a confusion between y'all, because the Neptune was the first energy out. So that's usually about being confused, not being present in the moment, projecting into what they would expect for the relationship to be, but still holding on to what relationships were like in the past for them. So like that type of person is like, maybe in the past they might not see the potential of the relationship, or they were just maybe very slow with investing into the connection. You know what I mean? Or they could have felt this way about you. But anyway, they want to restart this connection. That's what I want to say for sure. This person wants to restart the connection. All right, they want to create something new with you. It may be hidden though. All right, like they may try to keep it hidden, and it's probably because this person takes on the judgment of other people. So they may want to keep this relationship hidden so that you guys can actually build a foundation, so that other people aren't getting in your ears and telling you guys how y'all should build the relationship. You know what I mean? So it could be, like, let's say it could be a Virgo. Yeah, I did say that. So that's like this person maybe tries to make it a secretive relationship where other people don't know about it, because they could maybe feel like they're betraying somebody in some way, You know what I mean? Like they don't want maybe the judgment of other people to like just like to get in between it. That's what this is about. This is a person who seeks validation from others, and it could be like they want to seek your validation, but they can also want to seek the validation from everybody around them. Like this may be a showy person who does things for the look, maybe does things for the book, for the gram, for social media, any of that. You know what I mean? Like this may be somebody who has a great intuition, and they may be into spirituality, but they may be into like non-traditional ways of spirituality, and they maybe keep that hidden. This is somebody who has a gift. If somebody has a gift, they have intuitive abilities. I got all the intuitive signs and all the intuitive like cards. So this person has an intuitive ability, and for some of you, they have a platform. All right, and they maybe want to inspire you, or they maybe want to give you some type of ideas, or for some of you, it's romantic and they want to have sex. They want to take this situation further. They're attracted to you a lot, and this could be like a secret admirer, and they don't, they just envision you to be a certain way, but they don't really know a lot about you because I had that Five of Pentacles earlier. That Five of Pentacles let me know that this is somebody who you don't really know that well. There's like an acquaintance, the outside of it. Hey, Sabrina. On the outside of it, in some sense, you know what I mean? They can envision you to be a certain way, but it's like a vagueness. It's like, I know you, but I don't know you. I know of you, and even, like I said, superficial. That's it, but they are trying to create something deeper, all right? So, and it's not even gonna be a manipulative way. That's the great thing about it. It's not even gonna be a manipulative way. I guess I just need to let you know that it might be hidden because of the reason why it's hidden. So maybe you don't take it too personal. That should have probably been what the reading is about, because it seems like every time I tell y'all something, it's like I'm trying to tell y'all that so you don't take it personal. Here's the advice for that. Eternity. Gently move your awareness from the eternal world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. All right, so because the Ten of Swords is here, there's going to be somebody who wants to have a deeper conversation with you. All right, they just may not trust their own feelings at this time because we got the moon here and Neptune's energy here. That's always a murkiness when it comes to emotions. All right, and because they're very proud and a very prideful person because of that Leo energy is here, this person may come off as like a little bossy in some way, or like, I'm going to say hurt. It's hurt, but they're going to try to dress it up with more of like their pride and their ego, like it's not a big thing, because I was showing you when I seen that Queen of Swords earlier in reverse, that's somebody who tries to act aloof or act like they're not as bitter. Sometimes we call it bitchy, you know what I mean? And it can be that way, but they're going to try to act as if they're not bitter about something and they want to have a deeper conversation, all right? So we are on Capricorn. Caps, 6729. 7:35. All right, let's see that. Capricorns. So why are you doing that, baby? So Capricorn, who is trying to manifest you? Why are you doing that? No, it's not even a pile. This is all signs. What's that? Do I got what? Snacks? What kind of snacks? In that cabinet. You better look up there. Well, then I guess that's all we got for you. You know we on here working on our figure. My birthday coming soon. You can have some pretzels. You can have some of this. What you want, some of these? Here, fam. Here. Here. Okay, so Capricorn, this is going to be possibly an Aries. All right, if not, this is going to be somebody who maybe is kind of loud, aggressive. All right, or this is going to be somebody who's very rebellious. All right, the dynamic of this relationship may be somebody who tries to take lead, take charge. All right, they could be very assertive. They could be in a boss or a leader position. Okay. Impatient is this person. This person is impatient. All right, but this is somebody who also wants to be devoted to you. Yeah. All right, this may be somebody who's fertile, so know that. You might need to know that. But anyway, this person wants to be dedicated and devoted. All right, could be a Libra, could be an Aquarius, could be an Aries again. All right, so this could be somebody who wants to de-escalate something between y'all. You guys could have had a conflict before, or like a falling out maybe. It could have been a conversation that they want to have, or like there's a break that you guys are on. So this is somebody who you're on a break with, or like you're not necessarily taking the most action with, but this is somebody who wants to take action on you. All right, this may be somebody who feels like they are, so for some of you, because it's not going to go the same way for everybody, because this person wants to be more focused on you. They want to be able to have focused passion on you. Three of Wands is here. This could be somebody that stays at a short distance, or because it's in reverse, this could be somebody who maybe thought that there were greener pastures elsewhere. Like, you know, they maybe been impatient with this, like the progress of the relationship. All right, this is somebody now who wants to negotiate with you though. They want to meet you on mutual ground. This could be like a mutual area, or this is somebody who wants to meet you in the middle in some way now. They want to negotiate. All right, whatever words were said before, this person wants to think about that now. Like I might have said some things a little harsh, a little critical. This may be somebody who curses a lot, and they maybe thought about that. Maybe you could have cursed them out. You know what I mean? It could have been any of that. You could have possibly cursed this person out. Like this is somebody who's loud and aggressive, so maybe you had to be loud and aggressive with them, or you had to assert a boundary. All right. This is maybe a business owner. I got Gemini, Aries. Kind of gives the same vibe. Leo. So Gemini, Aries, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Aries. All right. So this may be somebody who's like defensive as well. Like maybe they walked away and they were kind of wondering if like if walking away was like the best idea at this time, or if like leaving this situation is a good idea. So this person wants you to come back around because they want to have a talk again. They want to communicate again. Like you guys could just be taking a break, or like just not saying anything right now, and they just feel like the situation is like going down, I guess. When I say going down, it's not progressing, so I guess it would be regressing. They feel like this relationship is regressing. It's not going in the direction that they would hope it was. It's not showing them the success that they thought it was. Like they had a vision of it becoming something bigger than this, and it just seems like that's not it. You know what I mean? So that's what this person is. This may be somebody who's also like a my way or the highway type of person, because that's what the Emperor is. But it's like I feel like they expect something long term of it, but it's like they won't say, is what I'm really at. They want it to, yeah, Two of Cups. What the fuck? I'm so mad at this joint. It keeps doing this. Okay, so yeah, they do want a relationship, all right, but they're kind of worried about like if leaving this situation was any good. Like if maybe looking for another relationship is like even worth the effort. Man, they want a renewal. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn. This person wants a renewal with you. All right, this is somebody who actually wants to be devoted towards you. You've given them some type of passion about themselves now. And so this person wants to be more focused towards you and give you more focused passion to make this situation become something. You know what I mean? Yo, this makes me so mad, bro. They want to do this to make this something become something, all right? They're going to be impatient, though. So I guess whenever they approach you, let's look at that. How might they? Okay, so they're going to come with the Six of Cups in the energy, too. So they may be possibly going to come towards you like in a way to try to get over something that's happened already before. Yeah, so because they want a renewal with you. That's a lot. Page of Coins in reverse. Yeah, they might have been a player in the past or very selfish with you. They might have seen you as like something to conquer. Because I got the Emperor here, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles in reverse. They might have just seen you as something to conquer, like just like a conquest, something like, you know, to achieve at one time. They just wanted to have you, maybe for status because the Emperor is here, maybe for status, maybe just for resources, maybe for anything. Like it was something like that at one time. But now you've awakened some type of passion in this person, and this person wants to be devoted towards you. They feel like there's a spiritual connection between y'all because we got Vesta here. So this person feels like you match a perfect spouse. That's what they feel like. You match a perfect spouse. And then we got the World here. So it's a do-over. It's a do-over, but they're afraid that you don't want to do it over. Or they're afraid that if we do this over, we'll do this over. All right? So like they're worried about doing the situation all over again and it playing out the same way. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who at the time didn't use a lot of foresight, meaning like they didn't imagine you being where you are now, or progressing in the way that you're progressing, or possibly being successful in the way you're being successful, because they feel like they missed out on the opportunity to build with you. Like I said, in the past, you were just maybe a body or a person, a friend, just somebody that they could say, oh, I know them, they're my friend, I got them around me. But now it's like, oh, I didn't realize that I should have valued them in a certain way. So that's how this person is starting to see you, and that's why they're trying to manifest you, because they probably want to offer you more value now. They could see how you're successful or how like you could be the perfect partner. And this could be in business or in love, all right? Because it may be like your assertive and competitive nature. So know about that. So here's some advice for that. Capricorn. Oh, creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help you unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity that you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. And then we got prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me to not fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. So the energy we got are Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. All right, so that was for Capricorn. We was on Aqua. Aqua 76, 17. Let's say that. 76, 17. Let's make it that way. All right. So Aquarius. That was terrible. Who is trying to manifest you? We is almost done. I did pretty good. I think I did it in like 90 minutes. That was good. All right. So Aquarius, who's trying to manifest you? There's gonna be somebody who wants a partnership. There's gonna be somebody who feels like you guys will be better together. All right, could be a Scorpio, could be a Aries. It's gonna be an assertive person. They could be kind of dominant too. Like maybe their personality just comes off as like a go-getter, very ambitious, very driven. This could be somebody who you maybe even have like a sexual connection with. Not necessarily like you don't have to have had sex with them. There could just be like an underlying emotion of like intensity and sexual attraction. All right, because Mars is here. This could be a very assertive person. All right, that'd be the advice. We don't need that right now. I don't know why I jumped on that too early. Anyway, who is trying to manifest you? Somebody for sure who wants a partnership. All right, it feels like you guys will be better together. Somebody who may be merging or trying to merge with you. All right. They do lack individuality. Could be a Leo. All right. This is somebody maybe who could be physically strong. All right. I got Capricorn. All right. This could be somebody who's also weighing the pros and cons of whether this would be a good relationship. This is a business owner, or this is somebody who's very established, a father figure. I feel like they got money though. Okay. Let me say that. This is somebody who wants to come back around and talk to you again. Could be an Aquarius. Now, if they don't necessarily have money, this is somebody who's very mature and is willing to like settle down or willing to invest. But at this time, they may be wondering, is it worth investing right now? You know what I mean? Like they could be like in this energy of like where they kind of hoard their successes, or this person is happy winning on their own right now. So even if they're not like competing in some way, but I think they are because of the Mars energy, they may be competing. But if they're not necessarily competing, they're doing something where they're very comfortable with who they are right now or where they are right now. So like if they have money, if they have a business, if they have resources, if they have any type of success, they're happy with it. They feel like, oh yeah, I got this. So that's probably why they're kind of feeling like, is it worth investing in this person? Is it worth like trying to create something here with them? But they do feel like you guys would be better together. So this could be somebody maybe who's holding on to a grudge in some way. And it doesn't have to be necessarily with you, maybe like a slight resentment or a tinge of like, it's like a tinge of like a grudge, because we got Aries energy here too. They're gonna be a very confident person. So that's how you're gonna probably be able to know them. Very confident, very aggressive, very assertive. And aggressive is just somebody who just speaks up. Aggressive could be like this right here, we online, and you tell somebody, yo, do this for me. It don't have to be like in a harsh or like demanding tone, because I don't really feel like it's a demanding tone. I feel like this person tries to avoid conflict. So like the way that they probably talk, because I seen the strength earlier, that's usually a persuasive talking type of person. This is probably somebody who analyzes the situation and then comes about in a way that they've already like tweaked it to the moment. So this is gonna be somebody who's tweaked the moment for you. They thought about how to present it to you. And at this current moment, they're kind of undecided about how to do this. It's maybe somebody who has issues being adaptable to other people's moods or being adaptable to other people's businesses or other people's like values, like what your values are maybe for your values. Like this could be like maybe a stubborn person, because the Mars energy is a person who wants what they want. So it's maybe like a stubborn person where like you have your values, I have mine. We don't necessarily align with that, but like, you know, they may like some of your work ethic because this is somebody who's very ambitious. So they might like your work ethic. I don't know. They might like that. And this is somebody who doesn't really want to fight. Yeah, this is somebody who's going to see you for the real you, or something about you has changed the way that they see you. So you could have went through a transformation. This could be like, you know, working, maybe becoming more driven, becoming more ambitious, maybe showcasing stuff, showing off, empowering others. You could have done any of that. Like, you know, you could be like, you know, bringing other people to their cause. You could do a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, this may be somebody who wants to do that. All right. Or this may be somebody who wants you to do that. Like, maybe they even maybe want to patronize you in some way, or like give you a heads up or give you an opportunity. But it's like they're not quite sure like how to fit into your mold or fit into what you have going on. This person may already feel like you're successful. They may already feel like you're confident or like comfortable with what's going on, like you're satisfied with what's going on. But anyway, I do know that they want to come back around though. That's for sure. They're just strategizing on how to do it. I think they may feel like they have to sacrifice their needs, or they feel like they may have to sacrifice something about the connection. What is that though? Let's look. We got some time. What is it that they feel like they have to sacrifice? It could be because, like, you know what I mean? Because the Seven of Cups is Six of Swords. How they move, how they maneuver in business, or how they transition a situation. So maybe this person could have had like a control issue. Queen of Wands. So, and the Knight of Wands. So this person could be maybe want to come back around just to try to get your attention. Like maybe because they feel like you're very attractive, duh. But I feel like maybe you have insight that they need. Like that's what it kind of gives the vibe. Like maybe they feel like you have insight that they need. You are an inspiration to them. You're like an inspiration to them. So it could be a Leo, it could be a Sag. You're an inspiration to this person. So that probably is why they want to come back around, to let you know that. Like, you inspire me. You know what I mean? You keep me going. You keep me motivated. You keep me determined. You know what I mean? You give me a lot of passion. They could be very attracted to you too, because of the Queen of Wands is here and the Knight of Wands is here. So maybe you guys are like levels below each other or above each other. Like it could be higher, you could be lower. It could be any of that. Maybe you guys are in the same field. Maybe you guys are, I don't know. For some, this could be because the Knight of Wands in my other deck is a life coach. All right, and the Queen of Wands is like a cheerleader. So this could be somebody who cheers you on. They want to come back around and cheer you on. You know what I mean? They want to hype you up. All right, they could feel like you're the most eligible bachelorette, but you're like the greatest catch in terms of like feminine energy. And this is like, even if you're a man, they feel like you're the greatest catch in terms of like a nurturing, insightful, someone who makes them feel confident about their everyday life. You know what I mean? You're somebody who inspires them to take action. So they want to come back around because of that. You know what I mean? And they could be trying to release some type of guilt, because sometimes the Six of Swords in reverse is somebody trying to release a guilt that they've been holding on to. It's some type of burden. So yeah, it's a conversation that they want to have with you again, or at least initiate a talk, a comeback around. All right, renegotiation. All right. So this may be somebody who travels a lot, or is like always on the go, or like very busy. All right. But other people keep their eye out for them. They could draw a lot of attention. Okay, that's enough on that person. Anyway, here's the advice. Compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender to self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy of love. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. So the signs we got are Sag, Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. I think that was it. All right. Anyway, Aquarius, that was your reading. Now we are over here on Pisces. Yes, I made it. We're at 84.45. 84.45. All right. So, oh, buddy, don't do this at the end. I don't need this. Okay, there we go. All right. So, Pisces. Who is trying to... You've been hanging out, Monique, for Pisces? Next time, I'm going to try to go backwards for you guys. And I'm gonna get a dry erase marker because I got an easel and everything, but I just couldn't find the marker. So anyway, so Pisces, thanks Monique for hanging out. Cause I don't hang out in lives when they take that long. I come back when you make the timestamps, bro, sis. I ain't here for that. I got other things to be doing. All right, so Pisces, who's coming? Could be another Pisces, could be a Sag, could be a Leo. This will be somebody who is a big deal. So let me tell y'all something about Pisces. All right, so really realistically, we all should be watching a Pisces reading. A Pisces reading is nothing more than a collective reading. All right, so this could be for all of us at this point. All right, this is going to be somebody who's in leadership position. This is going to be somebody who is a big deal. All right. This is somebody who takes care of their life force or takes care of their health. All right, they're good luck. All right, and they're very optimistic. Prideful too. So you need to know that. Could be an Aries. It's maybe somebody who's an entrepreneur, a business owner, someone who has maybe even outdated beliefs around relationships. All right, this is also somebody who has a truth that they want to speak. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, they maybe want to give you an offer, or there was an offer that was given to you, but they didn't like fully extend it. Could be a Taurus, Pisces. All right, this is going to be somebody who also has heard some things about you. This is an old friend or in a friend group. All right, I got the soulmate card again. So this is somebody who feels like you guys are bonded in some way. They feel like they can't do without you. That's a lot. That's a lot. It could be a masculine figure, but it doesn't have to be. Now, masculine could just mean that they're more assertive. They're more of a go-getter. This is somebody who's more focused on taking action on things as opposed to dreaming and waiting. This may be somebody who gets things done themselves, but they tend to also listen to what other people say. So they maybe heard something about you. Possibly just somebody that you don't socialize with a lot, but this is definitely somebody who wants a renewal with you. They want forgiveness. You guys maybe just couldn't get on the same page or just didn't see the relationship in the same manner. Like something about your values or something about how you view the relationship. This could be like, you've seen the relationship as a friendship vibe. They've seen it as a romantic. You could have wanted to see it as casual or long term. They could have seen it, the opposite. Like you guys just weren't envisioning the whole relationship in the same way. All right. This is going to be somebody who wants to reach out and speak though. They're going to want to communicate with you soon. It's something that they can't let go of between y'all. They just feel like there's an affinity between y'all. Like we have this bond. All right, you may be good vibes to this person. That might be what it really is. Like they like to socialize. Maybe they don't have that many friends. Because the high priestess is usually somebody who maybe puts themselves on a pedestal or somebody who others feel like they can't approach. They feel like they're on a higher echelon. And because it's in reverse, this could be somebody who's not necessarily the traditional value. I mean, the traditional, what is it? Like, they're not traditionally attractive. They are attractive, but they're not traditionally what we would consider attractive. So like this could be like your plus size models, your short men, your short kings. This could be like your very slim women. This could be like having a longer nose or like, maybe wherever you are, people don't like people who are bald. You know what I mean? It's like any of that. Like it's like it doesn't go with whatever's going on in that area. People aren't necessarily attracted to this type of beauty, but they are attractive. All right. This may be somebody who's also superficial too. So they may be focus more on, it's a Capricorn or a Taurus. So this may be somebody who focuses more on what they have, like what they have going for themselves. They may be a leader and a boss, but I guess how they get their money or how they keep faith in the situation is to have a big ego or to have a lot of confidence. So they can possibly be overconfident. All right. And in the past, for some of you, this person didn't see your worth or didn't see the situation having much potential to become anything. And like I said, it could be because of other people, or because they were maybe looking at you in a more superficial way. Like they wanted you to be a certain way, look a certain way. This could have been like because of their pride. You know what I mean? Like this person may be a big deal, but because at that time you didn't fit a societal standard of either beauty, attractiveness, or stability, or like having money in a certain way or whatever, then they felt like there wasn't a potential in a relationship. But shortly, this person's going to want to speak with you because they do feel connected to you. They feel like you guys are soulmates. They could want forgiveness. It could be a Leo. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces. They do want forgiveness. Sometimes this is somebody I've seen that lives in another city or another country. All right. Okay. This is somebody who knows a lot but doesn't say a lot. So they maybe observe you a lot and don't say much. Oh, snap. That's a good one. So this is somebody who probably observes you a lot and doesn't say much. They may be into like astrology, spirituality. They have occult knowledge, but they also have knowledge, like in-depth knowledge that other people don't know. So even if they are spiritual, this is still, again, this is somebody who maybe doesn't always like present that they are into spirituality. So like maybe from the outside looking in, you would not imagine them to be spiritual. You know what I mean? Like if you look at me, you would not imagine me to be a tarot reader. If you see me in the street, you would not think he reads cards. That would not be in your mind. So just that type of vibe. Like this person doesn't give you the vibe of being spiritual. And maybe you can kind of pick it up sometimes. Like if you're intuitive, you could probably pick it up by some of the conversation. But with the Ace of Swords and Two of Swords in reverse, it's somebody who doesn't speak their mind and hasn't spoken up. So you probably wouldn't really know exactly how much they're into or how much they really know. So this is what you need to know. Okay, the camera is straight up. Thank you so much. All right, so anyway, High Priestess here too could make this a taboo connection, or someone who you feel that you should not be with, or there could be that vibe, but they maybe felt like they should not have been with you. What is it that they want? Because they just kind of feel like they're attached to you. They could be wanting stability with you. They want you to get over something between y'all, so they could want you to release some type of resentment, or they could want to like get rid of some type of feeling of guilt, shame, you know what I mean? Embarrassment. Yep. Nine of Swords. They want to get over some type of embarrassment. All right. They realize something about this connection. So they want to be social with you. They want to be in your friend group. They want to be friends. And they want to avoid a disaster between y'all. They want to avoid being left without any options or opportunities for you guys to like reconnect if this is a past person. If this is somebody who's new, this is somebody who wants to avoid missing out on an opportunity to build with you. All right, this could be somebody who's no longer happy being single, being on their own, being a bachelor, bachelorette. They're starting to realize that. Something about the connection between y'all has started to recognize that they feel this way. You may hear from them on a Thursday because we got Jupiter Day. So you may hear from them on like a Thursday. For some, this could be somebody who's good with plants, good with like growing, or like maybe they nurture things. I kind of feel like they like a big plant enthusiast, but they don't have to be a plant enthusiast. They can just be someone at the time who wasn't really trying to invest in the connection to see it grow. But they're trying to manifest you now because they feel like there are things that they did not say. And that burdens them. That keeps them up at night thinking about it, what they should have said, how they should have been maybe more friendly, more social, more outgoing, more, you know, generous, all that. This is a very optimistic, playful, funny type of person. So they may be an actor or maybe like a comedian, or they express themselves in a way that inspires others to do it too. So you'll know them by like their over-the-top reactions, their expressions. You know, this could be hand movements. This could be talking. But this is also somebody who may be a little bit timid about really communicating with you. They may not trust their voice, or they may not trust the words that they're going to say to you. But they are trying to avoid something. They feel like this is inevitably meant to come your way, or come their way. Like they felt like you were meant to fall on their path. You were fated there, and they felt like maybe they missed it or missed the mark in some way. All right. So it could be a friend or a friend group. Anyway, that's what they're trying to do. They see potential in you now. Here's your advice though. Positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember, keep your thoughts, feelings, attitudes positive, and you will create a positive, loving one. All right. A positive outcome. I'm sorry. Anyway, let me give you signs. Sag, Pisces, Leo, what is that? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries. Was that all the signs? Was that all the signs? I have no idea. I don't know. But it probably would. It should have been, because it's a collective read pretty much when we get to Pisces. Anyway, we did pretty good, y'all. I'm thrilled with that turnout. Thanks for being here as always, y'all. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for showing up. Even those people that was in here talking crazy in the comments. Y'all weird. Y'all gotta get a real life. But I guess that's what you do for entertainment. Whatever. Yeah, that was it, y'all. So thanks for all the support, y'all. Thanks for being here with me. I'm gonna try to shoot it again tomorrow. If I had the time and everything works in the way that I want it to, I sure will, right? So that's it. It's about time for me to lay my little one down shortly. So I'm trying to spend the last 40 to an hour with her. We connect for a little bit, and then I send her to bed. So I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna put the timestamps up later on for all y'all who missed it, and you guys get to see it. Hey, Wade, you missed this a little bit, Sunshine. Oh, it's my Sunshine now. My bad. Hey, my Sunshine, you missed it. What up, E? I'm about to slide, y'all. Y'all missed me. I'm gonna be putting the timestamps up there shortly for y'all, so look for that on the playback. And again, thanks for being here. Thanks for support. This your boy Noonie, and I'm out.